name is Selene Zeisler, and I'm an associate minister at the Home Center. This morning, I thought I'd share with you this little story that I recently remembered. A long time ago, many years ago, Mary Morrissey told this story at the Living Enrichment Center. And I always remembered it. It was so moving to me. And it's about a monastery in a time long ago when this monastery was flourishing, had many monks to it, and they worked together beautifully, and all their needs were met. And the community that lived on the bottom of the mountain, they loved the monastery and appreciated the peace and the love that emanated from it. And they would make a trek up the mountain to go and have picnics and stuff, utilizing the grounds. And this went on for many, many years. And then, as time went on, the older monks died, and fewer and fewer young monks came to join the community. So by and by, the community was dwindling out, and they weren't having their needs met, and the community wasn't coming up to spend time on the grounds anymore. And so the few remaining monks got together, and they decided that they would make a trek to the next town where there was rumored to be a very, very wise rabbi. So they get together and they make this trek over to have counsel with this wise rabbi. And they do meet with him, and he tells them, and they tell him all their story. This is going on, we're dwindling, we don't know what can be done, and we're in a bad way. So the rabbi listens very intently to all of their problems. And then he says, I really don't have anything to offer you. I don't know what you should do. The only thing I can tell you is that one of you is the Messiah. Well, they're shocked and amazed that one of them could be the Messiah. But the rabbi is rumored to be very, very wise. So they leave, they thank him, and they leave, and they're going back to the monastery, and they're thinking about who could it be? Could it be Brother Stephen? He seems so old and, incapable at this point. And, brother, they're just going through all the brothers and thinking how, could it be this one or that one? But they decide that, since they really don't know, they'll start really intently looking at each other to see if they could decide. So when they get back, slowly and surely, they start treating each other kindly, start really looking at each other, start really trying to assess who among them is the Messiah, and even if one of themselves could be the Messiah. And so slowly, as they show more kindness to each other, as they're willing to entertain the idea that maybe somehow one of them is the Messiah, the atmosphere in the monastery started to change. And it became much more peaceful, much more loving. New monks started to come, young monks started to want to join the monastery again. It started to flourish. The people in the community at the base of the mountain wanted to come and have picnics there and enjoy the loving atmosphere again. And so it became a flourishing community again. And I just think that's such a beautiful story, because the prophecy for this time is that the Christ-light love will not come in a single being. It will be the waking up of each and every one of us to the fact that we are the Christ. So it could be the bus driver, the clerk at Safeway, the preschool teacher. It doesn't matter. We all have come here with the light of God within us, and we are going to have an awakening. So with that, I just leave you with that story, and I hope that you will be able to just give each other a little bit more grace, a little bit more patience. These are turbulent times. These are times that try men's souls. as we know, and the only thing that's going to save us is the love and the light of God. So with that, I thank you, and God bless you.